Hello Leo, welcome to my channel. So Leo, I got a collective reading here. It seems to be kind of following suit with a few other signs. I mean, to be honest, uh, this stuff's just going around, or just because maybe somebody's a Leo moon, whatever, an Aquarius moon, an Aries moon, a Pisces moon, a Libra moon, whatever. This is kind of a common theme going around. And I shuffled a lot between each reading. I shuffle in between doing person A and person B. I shuffle for the past, I shuffle for the present, I shuffle for the future, I shuffle for the situation, shuffle for this person's advice and outcome, and this person's advice and outcome. Like, I shuffle, all right? But there's definitely a common theme rocking here, guys. So apparently, whoever's needing these messages, if you're looking, there's no reason for you to not be getting them. But don't go getting addicted to tarot because of relationship issues, okay? That being said, Leo, let's get into your reading. So, the overall situation here is the High Priestess, the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and the Four of Wands in reverse. So, what I'm getting out of this, the Four of Wands, it's kind of got a double meaning in reverse, and I think both meanings apply here. For person B over here, which is likely the person viewing this, whether Leo, that's you, or the cross watcher. For you, I'm getting that this is maybe some personal achievement, a goal of some sort, whether that's disconnecting from a relationship, or you're not smoking anymore, or whatever. It's an achievement of a goal. For person A over here, the meaning of it is a lack of harmony, discord. And that's what I think it means for this person. And I don't usually split a meaning up for a card, but that's kind of what I got out of it for this. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse, well, that's not sharing something of value. Yeah, it could be money. Everybody likes to say Pentacles is money. Pentacles is not just money, all right? It's something of value. Some people value truth and honor and integrity far more than money, in which case, guess what? That's a pentacle. And maybe somebody's not sharing their truth. Maybe somebody's not sharing their integrity. Either way, there's a lack of communication here. And the High Priestess, somebody, person B, is listening to their gut. And good for you. Good for you. So, yeah. In the recent past, we got the Devil upright, Page of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Cups. Somebody got told that their bag of sugar was sugar, and it was actually salt. It looked like sugar. It sounded like sugar. Might have even tasted a little bit like sugar. But it was salt. This is somebody who's got some really toxic tendencies and lying. Lying. It's a false Ten of Cups, all right? And that sucks. And a lot of people can relate to that these days. So, in the present situation for person A, Magician in reverse, not being able to make things come together for themselves, you know what I mean? Not having what's needed to move forward into their happiness. And person B, the Lovers in reverse. And, you know, I mean, that's kind of a given there, you know. That's a disconnect. That's relationship issues. In this instance, might even have been, you know, infidelity. Maybe. I don't know. You know. You got the high priestess. You know. Even if this person isn't telling you, in your gut, in your heart, you know. So, yeah. Get in where you fit in. So, what do we got going on here? Right? So, person A. Person A has the Chariot in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Hangman upright. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. This, my friends, is a douchebag that is kind of in a self-made prison, in my mind. This is somebody that's definitely arrogant, self-centered, unable to move forward, unable to, you know, collaborate with others. But they're in the Hangman, so, you know, that's a start. You know, hey, you know, every great journey starts with a step. And kudos to you, douchebag. You're taking a step. Person B. Likely the one viewing this reading. We have the Sun in reverse. Nine of Pentacles upright. Four of Pentacles upright. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. So, person B. I mean, you're not happy. However, you know who you are. Like Queen of Wands in reverse, you know, that's not a terrible thing at all. That's knowing who you are, knowing where you stand, knowing what you're about. And Four of Pentacles, you know, that's capable of sharing. You don't have a whole lot to share right now. And if that's because of a betrayal, you know, obviously you're not going to be in a position to, you know, reciprocate love and feelings and emotions, and, you know, maybe money too. But either way, you know, you're not in a bad way, but you're not in a enjoying life kind of way yet. You know, it's better, but it's not happiness. You know what I mean? But, you know, pre-Empress energy here, you know. Not bad. Good for you. So if things don't change, right? If everything continues on its present course, the likely outcome is going to be the Six of Cups upright, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. And, you know, some people would say this is like, you know, not feeling stuck or whatever. But this can also be negative self-talk, you know. So if things don't change, there's going to be a very important relationship that's not going to come together, and you're going to beat yourself up for it. And this could honestly be on both sides here. You know what I mean? You know, you got to speak your truth, and you got to keep it real. Not just with each other, but with yourselves. You know, that's the most important. I mean, you can't keep it real with others if you ain't being real with yourself. So, what is the advice? I mean, that's the reason why you clicked on a reading to begin with. That's why you're surfing the tarot channels. So, for person douchery over here, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. And, you know, Seven of Cups in reverse, obviously, this person feels overwhelmed with options and doesn't know what to do. They're literally just overwhelmed with options. You know, probably because this Hangman in the upright with this Knight of Swords in reverse. This is probably somebody looking at how to approach it from an honest angle, how to approach it from a dishonest angle. They're taking in everything they can possibly get their hands on. So much so that they have got analysis paralysis. You know what I'm saying? And the advice is to maybe take a look at everything that you've done with this Six of Cups connection, this lover's connection. You know, this is obviously, bruh or lady, you need to figure yourself out, for sure. And bear in mind, you know, a knight, I mean, come on. Anyway, so if person A can, you know, and Seven of Cups in reverse, that's also neglecting the spiritual side. And, you know, a lot of people don't recognize the importance of religious factors, you know, affecting a relationship. You know, somebody who fears God also fears judgment. You know what I mean? And it's not that we do good out of fear of judgment, but it's recognizing that there are, you know, there's divine laws. There's universal laws that should not be broken, you know? And if somebody doesn't have that, you know, I mean, let's say this person's a diehard evolutionist, you know, which is a religion, by the way. And if you don't think it is, you don't know the difference between science and scientific theory. And that's 1000% theory, all right? Science completely argues against evolution. But that's another topic. Anyway, so if you're a diehard evolution person, you know, you're not looking at things from a higher place, you know? And it's not just not fearing judgment. It's not recognizing that there's true right and true wrong. You know what I mean? In situations. Like immoral things. This person might be really neglecting their spiritual side. Which is why I doubt they'd be on a tarot channel. They might be out of desperation, analysis paralysis, you know, needing to fucking, pardon my language, but needing to whittle their options down, you know, about this relationship. And if they do that, their end result will be death, transformation, perhaps ending this Knight of Swords mentality, this arrogance. Now, person B, the one likely to be watching, Leo, crosswatcher, whatever. King of Cups upright, Eight of Wands in reverse. So, again, with the Pentacles, the Miser, you know, like I mentioned, maybe not having a whole lot to share emotionally wise. This is telling you to get in balance with that, all right? It's time to balance things out within yourself. You know what I mean? Accept that you can't change other people. And in a relationship, you should never want to change somebody. They're either on your level or they're not. You know what I mean? Doesn't make them a bad person per se. They're just, that's their karma, that's their path. They're just not there yet. Regardless, you know, you need to let some things go, all right? There's obviously been a betrayal in here, a pretty big one. Leo, like I tell everybody, you're responsible for the pain you suffered too. And what I mean by that is, yes, this person did the actions, but did you at some point ignore your gut? Did your intuition tell you something is amiss, something's fishy, and maybe ignore it? Or addressed it, but as soon as it was shut down, you went ahead and swept it under the rug even though you knew you shouldn't have? Maybe ignoring some common sense. Either way, there were some red flags here that were ignored because you thought you had your Ten of Cups. And that being said, that neglect on your part might have even kind of fueled this person's arrogance. You know, making them believe that they're so slick and, you know, able to get away with things. You know, you might have even kind of created a little bit of this monster. That being said, and I'm not saying it's your fault, I'm saying recognize your hand in your happiness and in your pain. Somebody else is never responsible for your happiness. Somebody else isn't ever fully responsible for your pain. I'm not saying that there are no victims in this world. There are murders, there are rapes, there are victims. However, in a relationship, you had a hand in it too. It takes two for it to work, it takes two for it to fail. Once you acknowledge maybe some of your own acts and maneuvers that could have been done better, you might find it a little easier to forgive and let some things go and be a little bit more emotionally balanced. You know what I mean? And Eight of Wands in reverse, I mean, this tells me you need to take a time out and address some things. You might be getting behind on bills. You might be neglecting housework, your yard, or your own emotional stability. Either way, this says take a time out and get balanced in whatever needs to be balanced within yourself and for yourself. And if you do that, your result is the Ten of Swords in reverse. That's really letting go of some heartbreak, some backstabbing, some betrayal. And that's beautiful. That's what you want. That's the goal. You know what I mean? And what keeps a lot of people stuck and not able to let go of past hurt and trauma is that I'm a victim mentality. Well, when you're a victim, well, you've done nothing wrong. And if you did nothing wrong, then it's this person's responsibility to make it right. Well, no. This person's arrogant, immature. They can't do it. They couldn't do it for themselves, yet alone for other people. That being said, the only way you're going to get your closure and, start healing is to recognize it's your fault too. Once you do that, you'll be shocked at not only how much better you feel, but keep in mind, guys, pain, hurt, animosity, that takes a lot of energy. That's why when you feel those things, you get depressed. You're not cleaning the house. You're not taking care of things you normally would. You know what I mean? With one comes the other. And once you recognize how to fix that, well, you'll notice that turn around. All right? And that's your advice. So, if you're one of these people that's looking to hear about the bad karma for this person and, maybe possibly, spying a little bit, stop. Stop. It's trust that this person will reap what they sow, just like you will. And I ain't saying that you sowed all this, but you, seeing your Ten of Cups there, was probably willing to turn a cheek when you shouldn't have. You know what I mean? In the past. This has gone on for a while. I mean, there is no Three of Swords out here. There was no Ten of Swords in the upright out here, but obviously it is here because, it's in reverse as an outcome if you do this. You know what I'm saying? So, that tells me this has been going on for a while. And Leo, I get it. I was in this for a year. A year. And all the tarot channels I watched didn't really give me guidance on how to turn things around. Oh, Five of Cups and upright. You're crying over spilt milk. You're ignoring the 2 cups behind you. Well, how? How do I look at them? How do I stop looking at those 3 cups? That are spilt. The happiness that's no longer there. That's how. That's how. You're welcome. You're welcome. Exactly why I started a channel. So I could give real advice to help you. I'm not selling you a pipe dream, getting you on the line so you'll buy an extended video or be in your head and feel the need to call me for a personal reading, which I will do if you need it. I mean, hell, if you just need someone to talk to, I'll listen. But, you're going to pay me for my time. I'm doing this for free. Just saying. But I'm here for you if you need me. But the whole point of these readings is to give you real guidance so you can stop watching tarot and start living your life. So Leo, that's all I got for you. I love you guys. You're doing great. It's the final stretch.